Hello everyone, Gtx here. Welcome to AMS Performance. This is the R&D section. Next to their R&D Supra, we have ours. The Pure 800 is coming off the car. I think the Pure has done a very good job. 560 wheel horsepower, reliably, very nice, and 490 for the safe tune. But now it is empty. Of course, I'm not gonna leave the car turboless like that for Road America. We kind of need something, right? And that something is quite something. We're moving on to this one. This is the Garrett. Yes, my friends, we're finally getting on the Garrett turbo. Is gonna be good. This is the Garrett Gtx 3076R Gen 2. What's really cool about this one, not only is it, turbine side, it's much larger, meaning it should be more efficient as well. The reason why we went with the GTX Gen 2 instead of the G30 is that actually if you watch a lot of say Adam LZ, say a G30 770 turbo setup on the Supra, you sometimes have some issues with drivability because what you're doing effectively is you're getting rid of this. You're getting rid of the the actuator controlled wastegate. The electronic wastegate controls exactly how the boost comes on and how much boost to release. So this is a very accurate control as opposed to the ones controlled by vacuum. This is why this car spools up so quickly and maintains boost so well. But once you get rid of it, say like while you're shifting, the car can't cut boost and then it's slamming into gear, and say you're trying to like tune the car really well to a certain degree, it doesn't quite work as well, especially on partial load as well. So this is kind of like where I think V2 start becoming V2.5. It's going to be that big of an upgrade, that big of an update, that this car should really pick up some pace. We're still having the same kind of fuel system limitation, but it should still pick up some power. It's pretty much done. Manifold, turbo, intake, downpipe. It's all in. A lot more simple now. That's just open pot filter. Here we go. I should stand a little bit back, just in case. Don't do that. Don't do that to me.
Yeah, all good.
All good. It's all good. That's normal, eh?
Yeah, that heat wrap's gonna have to burn all that crap off. But
No problem.
yeah.
All right, we're back at AMS. Car is finally on the dyno, and actually, it has been tuned a little bit already. Now that the car is on the new AMS turbo kit with the Garrett Gtx 3076R Gen 2, it just made a 588 horsepower to the wheels. Now you may remember the last tune we made with the Pure 800 was about 560, so this is definitely a decent chunk up. Pretty impressive considering this is still stock fuel system. There is no port injection, no meth injection, no nothing. So 588 horsepower is what we got in the end with that. That would be our kill map. However, my friend, the time has come for us to go bigger, better, and more aggressive. And that means even more of kill. And by that, I mean overkill. Yes, there will be an overkill map on the car. This thing is right now on the Ecotech Race ROM, meaning I can do on the fly map switches. Now I can have 4 maps to choose from. And as long as we put the right fuel in the car, it will be able to run it. So what we're doing now is a full race gas tune. The car has been filled up with MS109, 100% this time. Usually we run 50-50 with 93. Should be an extra 20-ish more horsepower, if not more. I'm gonna let Jake work his magic. At Road America, when we're going 160 on the back straight, top of 6th gear, 6,000 RPM, we will have 500 and almost 590 horsepower to count on, if not more, considering the overkill map. Let's wait for the overkill map and let's see what it does. I'm super excited. The more maps we have, the more variability we have. I don't always have to use overkill if I don't have to. If it comes down to I need that extra half a second and we have it, now we do. Yeah, it's giving myself more space, more ability to squeeze out more time. I know power isn't the way to do it, but we're doing what we can. I got scared. PhD lab. The car just came back from AMS and has already been taken apart. We've done some suspension upgrades. We've changed out the rear upper SPL arm. Instead of the original dog bone, we changed it to a new curved design. More pressingly, we're working on a few upgrades for Road America. Now, as you guys know, Road America, long straights. There's 2 of those, huge ones. And then there's a couple really long straights again. Cooling is the #1 concern for us, because as you're full throttle, your IATs actually go through the roof, intake air temperature. There's always been kind of like the Achilles heel of the Supra. So we're doing some last minute upgrades, DIY home fixes. Alex has a water tank reservoir rigged up to the stock water pump, basically for the windshield washer fluid. And now we're going to rig it all the way through a pipe. It's gonna go this way, all the way around, through the intake tube, into the front of all the heat exchangers. What that's gonna do is basically add water onto the heat exchanger and help it cool more efficiently. As you know, water get on hot stuff and it evaporates and takes energy away from it, meaning it'll get even cooler. Now I'm just rigging up the system with bits and pieces of windshield washer fluid materials. This is from my S2000. Parts of that car slowly made it over on the Supra as well, Alex.
Yes.
This is good. This is absolutely a great idea.
Old girl is coming to save the new girl.
Yes, old girl is saving the new girl. The whole point is we're gonna put a couple of sprayers along these and point them towards the heat exchanger to help it cool down. Well, let's see how this works. I'm gonna try and do maybe like one of these into a 90 into one of these, another one of these, a 90 into one of those, and then figure something out, and then maybe another just a 90. It works.
It works.
Congratulations.
All right.
PhD engineering. Go. Oh, it's sucking down pretty quickly. Let's keep going down right now. Keep going, keep going.
Keep going.
No, you're not. Oh, so only spray for like 10 seconds. Damn,
A lot
bro.
of water.
That is a lot of water.
Yeah.
Keep going. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's a lot of water. Icy cold.
Icy cold?
Yeah, that's a lot of water.
Good.
So 4 hits
Yeah.
is about 2/3.
Yeah, okay. Four like 10-second hits.
4 10-second hits. So you can technically do about 6 to 7 10-second hit.
The next piece we're putting in to the Supra as the next kind of upgrade for this V2.23 package is, is the Verus Engineering Brake Master Cylinder. I've run a Brake Master Cylinder on the S2000. Liked it. I think it was a pretty nice piece. So as soon as I saw that they came up with, Verus came up with one for the Supra platform, I jumped on it. I said, I gotta have myself one of these, especially if we're going to freaking Road America, where it's a big braking challenge track. So let's get all the braking performance we can. This actually fits really nicely. It's a very neat
Very nice machine.
piece.
Yeah.
It's gonna go straight here, which was a bit of an issue for us as we mounted our a damper canister. It's in the same position, so we're gonna have to just move that real quick. Tiny up the last 2 bolts,
So easy.
which is actually literally the only 2 bolts you need to put this in. Look at that. Pretty awesome. Kind of just sits right up against it. The whole point of a master cylinder brace basically is that when you're hitting the brakes, the actual firewall that on which the booster and the master cylinder is bolted on flexes quite a bit. Alex, you worked on brake company, you know this.
Yes.
They-
Well,
they-
actually, you know what's worse? On
Yeah.
Subaru, like the GR generation, the sheet metal here is so weak. Like if you have like a really aggressive braking and or a really heavy clutch, the sheet metal, the weld here actually splits. It's like a structural problem on some of the Subarus. Fun fact. Except nobody really care about Subaru.
Residential Subaru expert, everybody. But yeah, that's exactly why you would want one of those. A master cylinder brace. Basically, it helps push the keep the firewall in check, keep the movement of the master cylinder in check, and therefore increases, basically improves the feeling of the brake pedal for you, right? And also help prevent fatigue in the metal
Yes.
in the long term. So it's a nice upgrade. Very stealth.
Very nice.
Now, as you guys know, the car is finally tuned, and it's on we have now an overkill map. What's really cool is we've finally gotten on the Gtx Race ROM software, which increases the amount of things we could do with the Supra. Now I'll show you our really cool feature, which is with Gtx Race ROM, which is on the fly map switching without putting your hands off the steering wheel. You're literally on the straights. You can be full throttle. This right now, you look on your left hand, hold the resume button. Boom. This is map 1, map 2, map 3, map 4. You control it up and down with this. Pick the map you want. I'm gonna go to overkill map, which is number 4. Hit set. Boom. Done. You wanna go back? Resume again. Boom, boom. Down to 1. Done. 2 seconds. Voila. And then we have the the heat exchanger spray. Oh shit, there it goes. And the upshift, downshift, everything we realistically need is now all on the steering wheel. How cool is that? Well, it's currently 9:58, 10 o'clock. Alex has been going at it on the alignment for about an hour and a half. Literally, it takes time. And that's, I guess, the part that many times don't make it into these videos, because when he's really, not me, when he's doing alignment, it's not super stupid exciting. It's just trigonometry and one arm check, one, you get it perfect. And oftentimes people don't necessarily go for it, and he does. And that's what I think makes a difference. The pursuit of perfection. It's getting there. It's really getting there. So thank him who makes this program run. Getting there.